And here we are. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome in. It's Wednesday. I'm Jess, and thank you all for joining me for a wonderful day of playing games with friends. I am joined by some wonderful people here on camera, and we're going to be playing Delicious from Pencil First Games. You can play along with us, friends, together with us here in the chat. I'm posting in the link for you all to play along with me, but there it is. This is a flip and fill game from Pencil First, and it is the same box size as games such as Herbaceous and Floriferous. And so it's in the nice little, like, trilogy, if you will, of like this size game. I don't know. This has to be like, I'm going to deem this like a Pencil First size because it just seems appropriate.
We have Sunset
There you go.
Over Water.
Right.
We have Floriferous. We have Herbaceous.
Panda is not being paid to show off the games.
I know, she's might just hang back there.
Yeah. Aaron, pull out the whatnot cabinet. Like
over there, actually. But yes, most of them are here, not all of them.
So there we go, friends. I'm going to introduce everyone here on stream. So to my left here is Jessica from Pencil First Games. Jessica, what is your title over there at Pencil First?
It is currently Sales and Operations Manager.
Okay.
Along with, like, you know, in parentheses, 5,000 other things.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that's not what only thing you do.
Wear multiple
there's a
hats. Yeah. And down below me is the wonderful, the amazing, the ever so humble and witty Aaron from GameEnthuse.com.
Hey, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. Aaron, do you have an actual title at Game Enthuse? Or are you just GameEnthuse.com?
I mean, I guess video editor, when we were podcasting, podcast editor, you know, EIC, all that kind of stuff.
Wearer of multiple hats.
Yes.
And finally, over next to Aaron is the wonderful, the amazing, you know her, Panda, aka Panda Shark. Amanda Panda's here.
Hi, everybody. Welcome in. I'm Amanda Panda. I'm a board game Twitch streamer. And I hope you'll follow me on Twitter and Twitch and everywhere because I want to have more friends.
We don't cut it, Aaron. That's basically it.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to have even more friends. These are wonderful people, and I see them almost every week, at least once a week.
Yeah.
And I love it, but I want more friends. Is that okay?
That is okay.
I haven't seen Jessica in a while, actually.
It has. It's been a while.
It's been a while, and
Yeah.
I'm excited that we're back into the whole like streaming Pencil First, the newest game. Thank you so much for sending us all a review copy, and we'll have you on my stream and Aaron's like stream, hopefully, or YouTube channel, hopefully. I don't know. I'm talking to Aaron.
I show up anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and let's say hi to
yeah.
folks in the chat, Panda. We've got Gus is here. Amanda Panda, of course, is here. Tangi's here. Slivers, hi. So Slivers, Phantom Meeple is here. Thank you so much. Slivers says, awesome people and one shark. I wonder who that is.
Jessica. It is
yeah.
Jessica.
I think it's me,
Jessica's
isn't it?
always the pencil
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
for sure.
The Pencil First
So
Shark.
quiet.
So quiet.
And Tangy Poo's here. Welcome in, Tangy. Thank you for joining us. Jen Camp plays board games. Hello. Welcome in. Anyone else that's working and lurking? Unruly Cat subscribing again. Oh
Unruly
my
Cat's being
goodness.
unruly.
Oh my
As
goodness.
we love
So
them.
awesome. And yes, thank you for the shout out to Game Enthuse. Although Aaron is
course.
not on Twitch, I don't think. Right, Aaron?
It's Game
I
Enthuse.
just haven't used it in.
Okay. Okay. So add a .com to Game Enthuse, and then you'll find
I
all.
do have a Twitch channel.
Yes.
But we've been podcasting a while, and I haven't streamed anything.
There you go.
But follow and hit the notification bell so that when he randomly starts back up, you will get notified.
And
Yes.
it will be random. I promise.
Yeah.
It will be random.
It'll be very honest.
Yeah, and yes, hello, Unruly Cats. Thank you so much for keeping up with the trend. They often subscribe to fellow Twitch streamers, and so it's always nice to have you here, sharing the love of Board Gaming Twitch to everyone. And hello, James Brazil. Welcome in. Today, friends,
I know.
we can actually start. That's right, Aaron.
That's how it works.
This was all just pre, so, okay, so, like, blank slate, James is here. Hello, everyone, welcome in. It's Wednesday. So, yeah, friends, if you want to play along with us, I'm going to go ahead once again, since everybody's kind of trickling in, to get your player sheet. And it is so awesome that Jessica sent this link to me, but it is also printed in the rule book, friends.
Yes. I know. I was just saying. I was just looking at it. I was like, that's really cool that they actually tell you how to play remote and gives you the link and everything. And it's awesome that you can get more sheets.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool. That's really
Pencil first, keeping up with the times. We love to
I
see
know, right?
We're with it. We have pencils now, you know?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
know.
Yeah, there we go.
Automatic is that.
The only way you can get these very special
This is
pencil
Inception,
first
Jessica.
pencils
This is
is
insane.
to get this game. And there's one pencil first pencil that's the other way for
For
the
lefties.
left-handers. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are collectibles, okay, y'all. So these
Did
pencil
you-
first pencils.
Did you see that, Aaron? Did you see it?
See,
That it's printed, one is printed in the opposite direction?
I did not pick up on that, honestly.
It's like a little hidden thing that we put in there just so it's because Ed is left-handed. So he's like, every time I write with a pencil, it's made for a right-handed person. So it's that way. But on the other hand, it's backwards. So that way, everybody should be covered.
Yeah.
I did not notice that.
Yeah. I remember.
I think you told me. You told me and
Yeah,
Jess,
Jessica
like,
told me
the time.
about it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
"That's
oh,
Easter egg."
I can't wait to see this.
Yeah.
Are there other Easter eggs in other games, or you know,
I don't-
I'll discover them on my own.
Yeah, we'll say there's a bunch out there.
Yeah.
There's an actual cabinet in whatnot cabinet.
Yeah, you just have to find it, like
Yeah,
hidden
yeah.
in one of the little panel there.
Exactly.
And then it opens the portal to another dimension.
Yep.
And you get transported
That's
back in
amazing.
time for 100 Tori. And then you end up gardening and delicious and collecting flowers for No, sorry. I was just going on down a rabbit hole.
Your old Pencil First cinematic universe.
Yeah.
This time,
Take that, MCU. No.
You
Right.
could.
So,
Unruly Cat says the player sheet's so cute. Yes, gotta order this game now. Yes. I would say even just order it for the pencils. Because they're
Yeah.
These are cool.
and for the solo mode, for those of you that are familiar with Floriferous, the crow is back.
Crow is back.
Crow
this
is
is
back.
often for
Oh,
us.
maple.
Does the crow have a name, Jessica?
It does not, but it's like becoming a thing. I actually bought the original print of like the ink drawing from Clementine, who did the art for Floriferous, which I need to get framed and put on the wall. But it is like, it's a pretty large crow, and I'm like, that has been my nemesis since Floriferous. We might as well just like put it next to my gaming table every time I play solo.
Yep.
That's what I'm going up against.
Can I just say that Clementine is like probably very underrated.
Yes.
Work is fantastic and very consistent.
She does amazing work.
She
And
needs
it's
more
all
credit.
done by hand. It's watercolors by hand that she does that then turns it into this. She's super talented. Everything
Very
looks
much so.
gorgeous. I mean, she
There's
made an
the
onion
Floriferous.
look amazing.
Crow.
An
That's the
onion look
crow.
amazing.
Yeah. Makes an onion look amazing. Yeah, so
Not
yeah,
everyone
the
can do
It's
that.
in the back of the rule book because I'm not good at drawing, so this helps. So
I know. I was like, that's really cool.
yeah, so there's a little sketch thing too. Or if you don't want to draw any fruits or veg, you can just write the letters next to it. So it's a very accessible and approachable game, I will have to say.
Angie Poo was getting the game just for the crow.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy the game that
Yeah.
comes with the crow.
There you go.
Jessica guarantees it.
Hashtag more crows, please.
Just don't eat the crow because that's
No.
that's the whole thing.
Now you need
Not
to
a good
just
idea.
have a bag of crows, and then we can use the crows in.
That'll be a
any
murder of crows, wouldn't it?
That's
Yes.
true. It is a murder of crows. So you need a
murder bag.
murder of crows to
A
be
murder
selling.
bag. A murder bag,
Yeah.
you said, Aaron?
A bag of murder of crows, I guess is what it
A
is.
bag of murder.
Actually, I'm trying to think if that's one of Ed's earlier games. I believe it's called Murder of Crows. And it is an interesting game that, it's still out there. I think it's by Atlas Games, I want to say.
Okay.
And this is one that I absolutely need to play, probably this time of year, but like you are trying to spell the word as you're going through, but as you're playing cards, it affects your opponents, but it tells a story. So when you like finish the game, it's like, this is what happened, like this and all this other cool stuff with really nice crow artwork. So I need to get that to the table, but this has reminded me. You need that.
Yeah.
That's
Write that down.
Part of the crow.
More crows.
That's the crow family is the start there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you should add it to the marketplace on the Pencil First website, Jessica.
Yeah.
And just title it Bag of Murder. And then just be like, would you like to purchase a bag of murder?
Yes, I would.
And then it just comes and you get all these cool crows. Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, man. But
There's an idea right there.
there is an idea. Yeah, see, Tangi's in. She's like, I'm all for it. Here's my money. Here's that, like, gif of the little kid, like, throwing money out the window. Like, here's my money. Yeah. So, friends, we're going to be playing this game. But first, I want to chat with my guests. What have you all gotten to the table recently? Jessica, I will start with you, my dear.
Oh, I've been going through an alphabetic unplayed solo games challenge this year. I decided I have way too many unplayed games, and I went through the list and I'm like, I can go through the alphabet.
Wow.
And now I'm
so
going through the
cool.
alphabet a second time. That's how many unplayed games there are. So I'm nearly done. But recently, what have I played? I have played Obsession is my #1 game of all time.
Oh.
If you like Obsession, you're immediately a friend. I love that game.
I've never played that before.
I
Tell me
just
about it.
played it like a month
I will play with
ago.
anybody. I love that game. The stories it tells. It's like Downton Abbey, the board game in a way, but not quite. But I finally played with the upstairs downstairs expansion, which is supposed to make it even better, and it made it even better. It is my favorite game. So much fun. Little meeples.
Yeah, it does feel like, because you're doing parties and you gotta put the guests in correctly and stuff, and it does have that strategic Euro feel, but it's so thematic. It's really nice, Aaron. You should definitely try it. Phantom got the Kickstarter like cool deluxe edition, and then we played that when he was over, and it was good. It was good. It's definitely one of those games you need a couple of games plays of to get your head around the strategy, but it's quite cool, and it does feel like you have to have the ladies maid with the lady, and and all that stuff, and it's kind of cool. It's hard to get. It is hard to get. Tanjupu says, yeah, it's always sold out. So if you see it,
I think they reprinted it recently, or at least I hope they did, because it's a great game.
Yeah.
yeah.
And Jen Cam says she also loves Obsession. So you got a fan as well, Jessica, there. But maybe
Immediate friend.
Yeah, maybe we can try to see if
Like
the PAX library has it, Aaron, and can see if we can get it to the table, and we'll stumble through it together.
I mean, I played it once, or we can just like ask Edo if we can borrow Jessica for an hour or two.
Yeah.
We need to play Obsession.
Have her teach you.
Yeah.
teach us.
I will be the
Game,
absolute
but
shark
playing
there. I
set.
think I've played it like 70 times.
Did
now,
I
so.
say? I said teach. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Don't win. Just tell me how to win.
Tell me how to win this one.
No, because Phantom taught us, and he literally like almost slapped us. But like me and to live and dice in LA, we were like very close. So it is like it's one of those that you just need a multiple play. So
Awesome. What about you, Aaron? What have you gotten to the table recently?
What I've been playing here. Finally played Under Falling Skies. That is
Yeah?
sitting on my
Yeah.
shelf staring at me. I like it. It's tough. It's
Yes.
very tough.
It
Oh my
is.
God.
It is.
you gotta move the rover more.
I did, but yeah, it's still.
Have you watched Silver Metal Tavern play it? It's so funny. Like I played it, and he's played it on his stream. Yeah. from
Yeah,
CGE,
I've done
right?
it I've done it once on stream, and the cool thing about that board is it feels like a video game to
It
me.
does.
And so,
Yeah.
like, I'm getting, like, video game vibes, but the board is so long that it's, like,
Yeah, it's
it's
hard
a
to-
table hog to try to, like,
Yeah.
put it out on the table so you could see it.
Okay, even if the board's so long, I want to play the giant version.
There's a giant one?
Yes, have you not seen
Pictures of it.
CGE? She was in their headquarters, and there is like a 6-foot long like ramp thing, and then
That's
the dice
cool.
are fuzzy dice that are like this big in different colors. And
That's
yeah,
cool.
Like I would totally play that one.
Yeah. Did you start the campaign, Aaron, for Under Fallen Skies?
I just did a standalone
Okay.
game.
I'm curious to do the campaign, just because there's also, like, a comic that kind of goes with it, you know?
Only pretty neat. I didn't take them all out, but it looked like they put a lot of time into it.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, sealed envelope, so you have to like open it while you're playing. And I like in the rule book, it specifically says, like, if you're not playing the campaign, put these envelopes back in the box. Because for me, whenever I get a new game, I'm have to like punch out the bits. I'm like, you know, sorting out the cards, checking to see if there's any baggies, you know, and like how the insert is.
Do you lift the insert to check if there's like a hidden thing?
I don't
underneath?
know.
I
I do.
should.
I
I
do that
should
now.
because I've played enough
Now I have
escape
to look
room
at this
games.
insert. Did you hide something under here, Steph?
Yeah. Is there a murder?
No,
Is there a
there's
murder of
nothing. There's
crows under
nothing.
here?
There's
There's a
just
exactly
a
what you
crow
asked.
under there, Jess.
Yeah. What did Aaron find? What did Aaron find?
A turnip.
You found a turnip. Here's an expansion.
There's an expansion of a turnip.
The turnip expansion.
Yeah.
James says Under Falling Skies is so good. The TV show, yes, with Noah Wiley. I really enjoyed it. I think I watched all of it, but I don't know if like I dropped off in the last season. But I think I've watched all of it. It's a pretty good like alien, you know, shoot 'em up.
Okay.
With a little bit of family drama. And Noah Wiley is just amazing in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I like watching him in the Librarians, if you ever watched that show.
Oh yes.
The
yes,
Librarians.
yes.
That was a fun one, too.
That was good.
So, what about you, Panda? What have you been getting to the table, my dear?
Actually, it's been mostly Smirk and Dagger games. So it was like just happenstance. I played the Night Cage, and then Kurt joined me for the Spell. So I've been enjoying the Smirk and Dagger co-op line. So
And we
I'm
played
like,
Shobu last week.
Yeah, we played Shobu. Yeah, exactly. So there you go. Like I don't know, it just happened that Smirk and Dagger for the last week. So that's mainly I've done other stuff, but it's all it's all on BGA or on my stream, and
Yeah.
I just can't wait because I'm going to be in the Portland, not Phoenix, Portland, Seattle area. Actually, flying out tomorrow.
Yep.
So we're gonna have a little bit of Panda Spiel because we're not at Essence Spiel, and we're just going to have some fun and play games. So,
Yeah, well, maybe we'll get some of our shelf of opportunity to the table and like play it. Because David and I, like, we play a lot of things 2-player, and sometimes some of the games have a different feel, like a more tense feel if we play 3 or more players. They're still good games, but it's just like, oh, this would be really, like, more tension if we got a 3rd player in this one. So, yeah. Ooh, James says he had Insta-backed Delicious. He loves all the Pencil First small box games. He also has some watercolors of Floriferous, the teacup, and the lady statue.
Nice.
Yeah.
But Unruly Cat says, now I've gone from owning 0 Pencil First to 4! And ... So soon it'll be
That's all
40 as soon as they get 40 games in their catalog.
Yeah.
But right now it's 4.
Yeah, and we're telling Jessica that she has to make a special request for us to get some Pencil First swag.
Yes.
Get it out there.
Yeah. Get it out there.
Like, because when I go and play sovereignty games, I can wear a shirt, I can have a whole drink. Same for AG. I just need more, representation of you all. I'll go walk around the grocery store. They're like, Pencil First. What is that? Tell me more. That type of thing. So
And then you can meet him in the produce section and be like, I got a game for you.
That's right. That's right. I just stand in the produce section all day and say, have you heard of Delicious? or herbaceous. I mean, you're gonna buy some herbs, might as well play the game.
Yeah. And be in a floral shop and be like, have you heard of this game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, Sliver says his favorite PFG is least known, called Heroes Welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Yeah. What is that one about, Jessica? I'm not familiar.
It is it's an interesting sort of game. It's sort of more of an economic type game.
Okay.
And here's the advertisement for us.
There you go.
But it's sort of like, rather than you playing as the heroes or as like the goblins or the monsters, you play as merchants in the town, and it's sort of like wheeling and dealing. So you're buying and selling from both of them. So the heroes will kind of travel through and interact with different shops in the town that you build up with different little areas. And then the heroes will go into the dungeon and fight the monsters. But there's a whole kind of economy with like supply and demand that everything goes back and forth. And it's very interesting.
Okay.
I think if you get into it, like looking at it, a lot of people are like, it's just a dungeon crawl, isn't it? And it's like, no, wait. No. You get to play as a merchant, like in the middle of all this, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you've played it, Aaron? You've played it?
I have.
Yes.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was fun. It can be a little frustrating sometimes when you don't have things for people to, when you can't make money, but that's like any game like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, and James says he cannot wait to get his Hanafudu set.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
More stuff.
Stuff is moving. Things are moving.
Yeah.
I
was like,
Nintendo somehow owns that, but they don't. They just happen to make Hanafuda cards.
Oh, Nintendo?
150. Yeah, like 150 years ago, that's what they were known for, was making Hanafuda cards.
Oh.
Yeah. They still their deck is still like the I don't know if you call it the main one, but it's like one of the well-known ones. And that is like that's the funny part, like learning about that, like how Nintendo literally that's how they started. They made Hanafuda cards, and it's like, wow.
And then toys.
Look at them now.
Yeah,
all
I know.
grown up.
But they also had love hotels and a taxi service, but that's a whole nother topic.
Wait, what? They have a taxi service? Like, what the hell is
Years
that?
ago, they were trying to. This is for the video games. They were trying to make money. They tried a bunch of things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's like one of those documentaries that you watch, like how did they get started, because they're like similar to one of the interlocking brick systems of toys that we know. They actually were known for making wooden toys. Because out in Denmark, they were known for like the resources that they had readily available for kids for their toys were just wood products. So they would get like little pulley cars and little building blocks and things like that. And so then when something happened where like the introduction of other building materials came into, like plastics and all that kind of stuff, then that's kind of where they kind of built up all of their interlocking brick systems. And so they use their imagination to make something more readily available for kids that was a little more sustainable than having like a bunch of wood products around. But yeah, interesting stuff.
The more you know.
The more
Look up planetariums and cereal. Your mind will be blown.
Yeah. Or like in those Snapple caps, right, Aaron, where they're like, true facts. I read one the other day. I can't remember. Gesundheit. The other day, and I was like, really? And then I looked it up. It like drew me to the Google machine, and of course, I was like, oh, that is really true. So sometimes the random facts that you just don't think it's hard to believe, and then you actually look it up, and it is. It's true.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Knowing is half the battle. That's right, Slivers. All right, so Panda, we went through everybody's game stuff. For me, I've been doing a lot of space-themed games from last month, but this month, for the month of October, I'm doing Harvest Festival, that I'm calling it. So I'm playing games that have harvest or festival or both, because it's my stream and I do what I want to. So today, I thought it would be really fun to play this game about harvesting. And it just so happened that Jessica was more than willing to join me. And she graciously took time out of her work week to teach me this game over video call. a few weeks ago. So thank you, Jessica, for that.
No problem. You're very welcome.
So now, friends, let's get to the table. And James, have fun at work. I hope the work call goes well, because sometimes they can be kind of a bore. But we are here, friends. We are going to be playing delicious flip and write game. In this game, we are trying to grow fruits and veg in these following containers that we see on our player sheets. There are 6 vegetable containers here. We're located in 2 rows. And then over here, there's a little fruit patch that we're going to be adding our fruits in. How it's going to work is there are 2 decks of cards here. We actually are going to be removing 6 cards from the deck. So I'm going to take 3 from the top here without looking at them, and they go back in the box, and 3 from the bottom here. And you will see the orientation of the fruits and the veggies that are available to us throughout the game are here on this nice little reference card. And then, thanks for the shout out for Panda. Oh, hello, Dan. Dan says they've got Floriferous but haven't played it, and I have a look at 100 Tori and Hanafudu. Well, you're in luck, Dan, because this game is going to add to your collection, and you can go to pencilfirst.com and make your shopping list. And there we go. So, okay, friends. So in this game, what's going to happen is we are going to flip over 2 cards here. One is oriented for the containers at the top where the arrows are. So it would be one of these 3 vegetable containers. The bottom card is going to be for the bottom containers here. Then you will see in the lower corner of the card, you will see there is going to be a symbol. So we are going to flip over. This will be our first set of cards, but I will just explain it as we are going through, friends. So here you will see on the bottom, that means we are going to be also drawing a fruit. And then here will be a tool card. So then there we have these nice tokens are in this bag. And I will say, everyone, when you get this bag, it has a flat bottom. So it sits on your table without spilling over. Like, oh my goodness.
I know, right?
Everything.
I know.
That should be like, yeah, for every draw bag, they need to have a flat bottom. So what's going to happen is I'm going to draw out 2 tokens. They are double-sided. One will show a tool and the other one will show a fruit. So in this sense, this one needs a fruit. So it will be a blueberry. A blueberry that will need to be drawn in a oval space here.
Okay.
If you decide to take this top set of the choice of card and the token, okay? Then bottom here, we will draw another token out, and I'm going to flip it on its opposite side, and so these are some shears that is going to go here. Now, what's going to happen is every round we'll start, we'll have the cards revealed, the tokens that go to it, flipping over whether it's going to be a fruit or a tool. Then each of us simultaneously will choose an option of which card or cards we will be taking. Okay? So up here, Panda, it is you will only take one choice of card and token, meaning you will take either the mushroom with the blueberry or the broccoli with the shears. Okay? And those have to be planted in the orientation of where the arrow is for that round. So if I chose the mushroom with the blueberry, I would need to draw the mushroom in one of these containers, and then the blueberry must be in an oval space. Okay? If I decided to do the broccoli with the shears, I would choose the broccoli in one of the bottom containers, draw the broccoli, and then the shears I can draw in a vegetable of my choice in the row that has the shears on it. So you will see here, there's shears as well, or I can choose to do the shears, and that would be this column. I can choose a fruit of my choice. Is that correct, Jessica? Yeah.
And it's just, the only thing there is that it's a one-time thing, so you only get to do that one time during the game.
Yeah.
So you would cross off that tool once you used it. They're done.
Okay. So yeah, depending on which row or column you use, then you will cross off the actual symbol that matches it, okay? So that's what this one spot is. So it's either taking this or this. This one means, Panda, you will take the card and its corresponding token, but you will use it in the opposite set of containers. So let's say you wanted the broccoli to be in one of the top containers. You instead would fill in this bubble to say, I'm going to plant it in one of the top containers. Or for the mushroom, you want to plant it in the bottom. That's what that reversal arrow means. Okay. The 2 cards mean you will take both sets as they are visually seen. So you'll do mushrooms in the top, broccoli in the bottom, a blueberry in the oval, and then the shears. Okay. That's what these mean, the 2 cards. The 2 cards with the wild, which is the star, means you can take these 2 and place them wherever you want, as well as with the blueberry as well, right, Jessica? Is that how that works?
Only thing to keep in mind is whenever you're using the card plus the token, the fruit one's pretty obvious because it's just going in the fruit planter. But if you're using the tool one, it just has to go with whatever card it is. So say you chose the broccoli here, wherever you put the broccoli, if you use the broccoli in the top, those shears can only go in the top or the fruit planter. And then if the broccoli's in the bottom, then the shears have to go in the bottom area or the fruit planter.
Okay. Got it.
Also,
go ahead, Panda.
Question. So I'm seeing symbols around the areas, right? Does it can I put a broccoli in with any of the symbols? It doesn't matter, right? It's just that when the tool symbol comes up, then you can put it into it. Basically allows you to place there.
The tool gives you an additional item to draw, Panda.
Okay, so technically you want to draw where there is no tool symbol so that you would have a free spot to draw where there's a tool symbol.
Yes.
Okay.
The only other thing too to remember when you're drawing in the vegetable planters, Panda, you have to start from the bottom of a container and work your way up. So you cannot go up until you have the bottom row of a container filled. Whereas with the fruits, it's dependent on the shape that is shown on the card, or if you decide to choose a wild, then the wild fruit can go anywhere. And same thing with the wild vegetable.
So my choices, as I understand it, plus I've never played this before, is that I can choose either 1, 2, or 2 cards in that order or reversed, or anyway. But I could also put those cards into the wild spot or bonus spots, which you haven't talked about yet, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
And if it's, I could put a vegetable or fruit in either of them, or is it? Oh no, the wild spot, one's for vegetables and one is for fruit.
Correct.
Right? Okay. Got
Correct. It. Yeah, and then remember these 3 are for veggies, these 3 are for veggies, and then this area here is just for fruit. Okay? So that's your plant choice. So then we will choose our cards, make our choices, and then draw. Okay? Once there are also the wild spots in, so instead we will draw. So clarification, Jessica, correct me if I'm wrong. If we decide to use a card, but we're going to have it as a wild. So let's say I just chose the mushroom with the blueberry, but I don't want a mushroom, I want a pepper. I can draw in my mushroom here and instead draw a pepper, but it must go in one of the top containers.
Wherever you chose that card to go. So it's like you've decided where you want to plant is sort of what the plant choice is, and then what you do with it, you can alter that with the wild space, but you just have to follow those placement rules.
Okay. Does that make sense, Panda?
Yes.
Okay. Aaron, you good?
I think so.
Question.
The shears.
Yes.
The shears just mean wherever you can place it where the shear appears anywhere, but
in that row, right? Is what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Either row or column. Yeah.
Row or
depending
column.
Depending on where the shears is.
So there's
the
shears
bottom,
in the bathtub over here, Aaron, or there's a shears in this column for the fruits.
So it has to be that row in the bathtub or that column. You cannot put it in the boots or in the rain shoes because the broccoli's on the bottom, not at the top.
Theoretically, you could draw 2 broccolis right now in the bottom of the bathtub.
Yes.
Okay. That's but I so
You swapped the position of it, you could actually use them in the rain boots if you use the opposite position.
If you use the opposite position.
Yep. And I think the
Okay.
only other thing we didn't mention was like how each. I think if you've played Herbaceous or anything, it's pretty clear. But each container is looking for like different vegetables or pears or all the same. It has that little like the equal sign here at the bottom is kind of telling you what that looks like.
Okay, so if I put in the wheelbarrow, if I put 2 of the same in there, does it negate all the points or just the points of that row?
So in the wheelbarrow, Panda,
you just can't do it. You can never do it. Okay.
Yeah, in the wheelbarrow, it has to be all uniques.
Okay, so you cannot place. Okay. If you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the only other rule that I think it's sometimes it comes up, sometimes it doesn't, but when you do those pears containers, it always has to be different pears. So you can never like put 2 broccoli in and then start another 2 broccoli. It always has to be like 2 broccoli, then 2 mushrooms, 2 carrots. Once you draw one of those, you have to make the pear and then it's done. It's like this bathtub is broccolied out. Come on.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did not like broccoli until my adulthood, where someone steamed some broccoli and added a little bit of soy sauce, and that was delicious.
Broccoli is fun.
But I did not eat broccoli for the longest time because broccoli is like, it's one of those veggies that you have to cook it correctly. Like Brussels sprouts, you have to cook it correctly.
It's divisive. That's very true.
So
okay, so we've got these here. One other thing that I will also mention is if someone fills up entire container before anyone else, they will mark off this little checkbox and get an additional point at the end of the game. So that's something to announce for as we're playing, friends. So if Jessica just like moseys up the boots really fast in like, the first 2 turns and she's like, I completed the boots, then she's the only one that would get this point, and then all of us would cross it off.
Jessica, are you a mosier? I guess is that.
I mean, it sounds pretty accurate. I'll go with it.
So
I've shown you my favorite segue, but moseying. I literally have this is a popcorn tricycle toy that I just drive around my game table all the time, and it's very loud. I won't do it, but it actually like pops popcorn.
Yes,
random thing. But there's that right there. I think defines moseying.
That is awesome. So yes, so if Jessica moseys, then there you go. And then also too in the top right, you'll see our jar of honey. Jar of honey is just like the cup of tea in Floriferous or the herby biscuit in Herbaceous. First player, though, to complete all containers in one top section or one bottom, or the bottom section, not one. But if someone, let's say Panda completed all 3 containers in the top area, she would get the jar of honey.
I have to show y'all. These sheets are double-sided. One side is colored, one side is black and white. Just for your preference, and you can
be creative if you want to. I mean, if you want to get colors, get out your crayons and stuff. Yes.
The back of this one has scoring on it, so that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So the little side, this little option item here, you flip it over, and that's where our scoring is. So, a couple more things that I will mention before we continue and start the game, everybody. Here we've got our bonus spots. For in the game, you will draw a veggie and a vegetable, and those particular vegetables and veggies will give you additional bonus points at the end of the game. However, this one for the vegetables is max 12 points, and then this one for the fruits is open, right, Jessica? There's no max on the fruit.
Yep, the fruits is open. The vegetable one is just, it's maximum 2 per container. So if you had like a carrot as a wild, if you had a container that's filled with carrots, it's still just 2 points.
Yes.
Because of the bathtub and the wheelbarrow.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could. Well, I guess more so because of, I don't know. Yeah.
So if you draw a carrot there, it's for every container that has a carrot in it.
Yeah.
You would get 2 points.
Yep.
And you probably won't have like both of the suitcase and the beehive have carrots in it, just because that's hard to get 5, 8 carrots.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's possible, especially if you use a
The
wild.
tools. Yeah. The wilds or the tools, that can help you get a lot. And that's what that's why taking out the cards at the start of the game, we have no idea what's in the deck. It's balanced to start with, but you take out 6 cards. So I've had games where it's completely balanced by accident. I removed like one of each, so it was fine. And I've had other ones where it's like, excuse me, there's no lettuce in this game. What'd you do?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, okay. So
Yeah.
The wild spots are one-time use, or you're making that thing. Oh, okay, it is one time.
No, it's one-time use.
Okay,
Yep.
that's what I thought. Okay.
Yep.
So that seems too good to be true.
Yeah. Aaron's like, anytime I see a mushroom, it's going to be a carrot.
Yeah.
So take that, people. All right. And then, so we've got scoring. We'll do scoring based on the row that you've completed for all of your each individual container here. Whatever the highest row is, it's not cumulative. So if you only got this bottom row here for the 2 points, you would only get 2. But if you completed up here, you would just get 7. And then if you completed all 6 spaces, you would just get 10 points.
Oh, okay,
there.
okay. Got it. Okay.
Then for the fruits, Panda, you will take the rows and columns that have at least 3 fruits in them. And if you have all uniques, three that are all unique, then you would get 1 point. If you have 4 uniques, you would get 4 points. If you have a column like this column here as 5 spaces and they are all unique fruits, then you would get 3 points. The of a kind, so if I had blueberries that I was going to score for of a kind, they must be consecutive. So I must have 3 blueberries in a row in order to score that 3 points. If there's any other fruit, that breaks up.
Yep, in a row also goes for the different ones too. So they always have to be like connected in order to score them.
Okay.
So we're just looking at each row, right? And then scoring.
So anytime you see the bubbles here, Panda, those are scoring here.
The middle ones can score twice, right? So that star in the middle would score twice, once
Good. Yeah.
for
the column and one for the row. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And then you add up your bonus points here, and whoever has the highest score wins. I don't know if is there a tiebreaker, Jessica?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm going to check because I don't remember what the tiebreaker is. I believe there is one. Fruit planter score. If your fruit planter score is higher, then you are the winner. And if there's still a tie, then it's the person who has marked the most first Potter bonus icons.
Aha!
Meaning you finish those containers before everybody else. So there's a couple tiebreakers there.
Okay. All right. Any final questions before we start in this first round, Aaron or Panda?
No, I think I'll hold it.
Aaron, you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Jessica, is there any other things that I didn't cover that you want to touch on?
Nope. I think you got everything.
Cool. Okay. So here's our first set.
So just to double check myself, if I fill the bottom bathtub, I get 3 points. But if I fill the top of the next row, I don't get 3 plus 5. I just get 5 points.
Correct.
Okay. It's whatever your highest is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Boop, bloop, bloop.
So we all did the
bloop.
broccoli, but I decided to do the mushroom as well. So maybe I am already.
That could be a genius move. You never know.
I don't
That
know.
could.
I feel bad now because y'all
Broccoli.
did not do that.
Broccoli.
That's okay.
Okay. Everyone good with this?
Just out of curiosity, you did the broccoli, but isn't the broccoli on the... Never mind.
No, it's correct. And then we have to cross out the that.
So I'm
scissors.
crossing
It
out
doesn't
the
matter.
shears.
Yeah. The shears.
Yeah, okay, I didn't do that. Okay.
Okie doke. Here we go. So then these go away. And these go away. And then we'll flip 2 new cards. So we've got broccoli on top with the tool and lettuce on the bottom with the tool.
Oh dear.
So broccoli on top, and our tool is some boots.
Okay.
And then lettuce on the bottom, and our tool, is also boots.
Oh.
Okay.
A lot of boots.
A lot of boots.
So you couldn't do. Okay. Okay. Huh. Let us decide where.
I know what Jessica's doing, and we'll do that.
Jessica got it. Jessica got it. No one else got it.
I'm giggling. I'm giggling too.
Whatever.
We're too focused.
We're too focused. Hi, Benestein. Welcome in, my friend.
So
Benelstein.
for me, like I could put the broccoli in the wheelbarrow, and then the broccoli again in the suitcase, right? But it's better if I put both broccolis in the suitcase, and then
Broccoli
the
tastes
lettuce.
better coming out
So
of
for
the
the boot, Panda, when you do the boot, it could be any veg you want. Or any fruit you want.
I thought it had to be the broccoli.
Is that correct,
I mean,
Jessica?
it had to be whatever.
You get to, whenever you use the tool to draw something, you pick whatever vegetable that you want. So it doesn't have to match what's on the card. It could be anything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's what I did. So I did the broccoli up here, Panda, and then I drew a carrot over here with my boot.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. Hi, Raina. Welcome in.
Hi.
And for those that want to
but that's
watch the
not-
VOD,
fine.
there's a player sheet there.
Oh, I'm doing it wrong. I gotta draw these things correctly, y'all. Hold on.
Oh,
So then,
mine always look like they're. My garden went bad, last week.
I have to write the letter next to my fruit and veg because I'm always like, I just did some curlicues over here, but is that a carrot or is that a broccoli?
No, same
Like,
thing.
that's the same thing.
Okay.
That's the same thing.
So then, you did only one. I think I'm gonna do two again. It's
Yeah.
not the best, I think.
Aaron, you doing all right?
Just
broccoli. Yep, I've committed to broccoli, so it's
Committed to broccolis. Okay, I'm gonna try some lettuce. Put here.
Try some lettuce. What to say? So,
And then-
friends in the chat, I was telling everyone before we went live that I taught my mom this game this morning, and she was determined to know the strategy. Do I go for picking both options right away? What do I do? And I was like, Mom, it's really just independent on what you want to do. There is no rhyme or reason because it's all based on the cards as well, what comes out. There are ways to mitigate it, but sometimes you just get stuck with what you got, and so you have to make those tough decisions. But yeah, it was an instant right away. So if you're ever curious, friends, on I want to play this, with my grandparents, or I'm not sure, my sister would be, she really likes gardening, but I'm not sure she'll be in this game. I highly recommend this game. Is super easy, easy to pick up, easy to play. Might not be easy to strategize for ultimate winning, but at least you'll have a good time. So, Panda, you good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jessica, did Ed ever do a video of this with his mom? Because I love watching those videos.
He has not. I requested it, and it just hasn't quite happened, just with logistics and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
But it may happen. We will see.
okay. We need that and then merch.
Yes.
Yes. All right, so we've got an onion on top with a fig.
Onion. Oh, wait.
Onion in the
No,
top
that doesn't work.
container.
Dang it! My pun did not work. Okay.
With a fig
That's
on a star space. So we have, if you choose this with the fig, it has to be drawn in one of the stars. And then the bottom we have a lettuce with a shovel or a spade. Is this a spade or is this a shovel, Jessica?
I think it's a spade because most of these, the shears and everything, they're mostly
They're small,
handheld
yeah.
tools. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so we got a spade there on the bottom.
Oh, dang.
And don't
Oh,
forget,
bubble.
friends, just a friendly reminder, make sure you're filling in your bubbles on which card choice
Yeah.
you're choosing,
Yeah.
because that would be helpful to remember. It also is the countdown clock for the game, because you only play 12 rounds. All right, I'm going to choose both. I'm going big, everybody. Going big.
Oh man! Oh man!
I always
What do I
wait to
wanna
the end,
do?
and then I have regrets regardless. But
All the regrets.
we'll see what happens.
All the regrets, Aaron.
Um,
Onion, and then a fig. Fig.
Lettuce, and then something in. Okay, it's in that column. But then I don't want to. What are the other ones that we have not seen? We haven't seen a pepper. Maybe I'll add a pepper. Oh, but I have to go from the bottom up. Okay, maybe I don't choose that. Well, but then I'm losing a thing, and I'm being inefficient. Don't like it.
Love it, Panda. Oh, and another thing too, Panda, if you want to use the tool, you can't skip rows.
I know, that's what I just realized, that I can't go above.
Okay.
So that's why I was like, I don't like it. I don't.
I mean, yeah.
It's not what I want.
It's not what
That's
I want.
not ideal.
So like, I have to fill a whole row before I can move up, correct?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. And that has to be all carrots, so this is gonna be
And
onion.
a shovel. Ugh.
And I think there's only one other like little rules thing I think I forgot to mention. Again, it's one of those like little outlier ones. The only thing you cannot do is to use a vegetable, turn it into a wild, and then use that wild to fill in a bonus space. So if you fill in one of the spaces on your plant choice sheet, it's got to be, a wild has to go somewhere in the garden. Just can't be used as a bonus.
I never quite understand the timing of when to use what if everything I get I need. So it's like
I know.
I'm reserving
Just give me
anything.
both.
Yeah.
I need it all.
Also, like,
Go ahead, Panda.
I always forget that you can also use the tool in the fruit section.
Correct.
So I forget that.
Yeah, because the fruits are anywhere. There's no like restrictions except for the shape if you're using it for the actual shape of the fruit. Yeah. So like with that
spade.
This is a more
complex game than you let on, Jessica and Jess. All you Jesses out there.
So Panda, with the spade, what I did is I actually made it a fruit, but I put it here in the spade column.
Okay, wait. I have to cross out something, right?
So you have to cross out the spade.
Top. I didn't use the spade. I used the
onion and the fig?
Onion and the fig, yeah. So
okay.
That's good. Have you played this with Steve Finn?
Oh my gosh.
Played it with Steve. I should though. I've seen many a discussion about like one thing, how does this make sense? Does this make sense? We do this, and it's getting it to that point. Always fun.
All right, we're good, friends. We're good on this choice. All right, next options. Here we go.
So the tokens don't go back into the bag, right?
Nope.
Okay. So that it does help, but it doesn't help me because it's my first game and I don't know what I'm doing.
That's not true, Panda. You do know what you're doing because you're a gamer.
Do I?
You obviously know what to do. So we've got.
You always say that, and then you win by like 1,000 points.
Yeah.
I don't know how this happened. I don't know.
I have no idea.
This was my first game.
About.
I've got 100 in this game. What? All right, so we've got a pepper with strawberry in an oval space. I will slide this over so you can all see.
Somewhat delicious, pepper and strawberry.
I mean, they're both red.
Yeah, like a red bell pepper is sweet.
Yeah. Red and orange is sweeter, right, than a green?
Yes, I think so.
Raina. So rude.
Panda's a liar. All right, then we've got broccoli
It's a liar.
with watermelon and an oval.
Okay.
So the top, pepper, strawberry in an oval space. The bottom, broccoli, watermelon, oval space.
Oh, I can't use that. I can't use there. I don't want to use there. There's been a lot of broccoli, so can't do there. Can't do there. Can't do there. Which means I'm only going to take the top. Okay. Now, if I want to take the top on the bottom, that's another question. Do I want peppers? Man. Don't.
Sorry.
I think I'm gonna do the other way. And then I have to learn how to draw a Peppa. A Peppa Pig. Peppas have little butts on them. Did you notice that?
They do.
Little bottom.
They do.
Cute little booty.
They do.
And then a strawberry in a
Watermelon.
Strawberry.
So I did that one. Pepper up in the top.
All heart. Did Jessica or Panda win while I was gone?
No.
Yes, actually, they found the turnip expansion, and they instantly won. Like that's what happened.
Well, I found the durian expansion underneath my so I'm all set.
Oh, the stinky fruit.
Hey, it's good stuff.
It's
I don't
good.
eat it,
It's just,
but it's good stuff.
it makes its presence known, but it is good.
Yes.
I think you just have to learn how to prepare it correctly, right?
That helps.
Probably does. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I think you rock too, Reina. But whenever I play a Pencil First game with Jessica from Pencil First, I am not the biggest shark in the water, y'all. Just saying.
Well, it also helps
Yeah,
that
it is
Jessica
hard.
plays a lot of solo gaming too, so
True that,
I'm
true that.
sure she gets
y'all
all the
missed
strategy.
It, if y'all missed it, that was a genius idea, Jessica. Doing all your solo games in alphabetical order, just genius idea.
It's a good way to get unplayed games, because when you have too many, like I do, it's like, what do I play? And if I'm like, okay, there's like 3 choices for A. Let me just choose one of these.
Yeah.
It helps a little bit.
Do you mind if I steal that?
Please do. Go for it.
Games with official solo modes or games that have variants that are made for them?
I do both.
that's
I tend to prefer to buy games that have an official solo mode now, but I have a bunch of like old ones, like what is there? There's like Stone Age, and up until recently like Carcassonne even, or Turn and Taxis. Which
Turn and Taxis.
I haven't played
that.
that
Is I love that
It's
one.
good. Yeah.
It is.
I haven't played that
board.
one either. Okay.
It is. The board is probably like my favorite. I don't know why, but I just love. It's like it's just a cozy game.
I think that one's on board. I think that one's on Board Game Arena. I think.
Oh, is it? That's a good way to play it.
I'm gonna say because all the Azules have pretty good solo variants.
I think it is. Turn and Taxis.
I have not played that.
But it's based off the early postal service, and
there's a postal game now. UK.
Overshadowed by Ticket to Ride unfairly. It's fun. Yeah, Ben. Ben, do you see if it's on BGA? Because I believe it is.
Panda, that's the game that they had the actual USPS mail truck on the game hall floor.
I walked by it. I was like, I need to get that because they were so full, and then I had no time, and I'm very sad. Yes, that's the one. I don't even know what company. I don't even think it's like a company that I'm
familiar with.
Familiar with.
All right, so we've got mushroom in the top containers with a Mr. Can. And bottom lettuce with... Let us play with a watermelon in a hex space.
I might just have to do that. Mushroom. Why?
That Mr. Can is kind of up high.
I know. Well, you can flip them. I think.
I mean, even where it is, you have to have done the other ones to get up to it.
Yeah. No.
Or no, you can
use a column. You can use whatever column.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Ben. So Turn and Taxis is on BGA.
Oh, good to know.
So I could do the Mr. Can and then do the mushroom?
Yeah, either order. Yes. Yep.
I have no idea what to do here.
Token first, then card, or card first, then token.
And that is a sexy hexy, y'all. It's a sexy hexy.
Whoa, Panda, calm down.
I know. Hey. Don't yuck my yum, y'all.
I know. I just.
Oh, it's a big potato game. Dang it! I should have picked it up because big potato games are in the UK. Okay. But what am I? Okay, I might as well do it. I'll do it.
All right, I'm gonna do both again because.
Excuse me.
Because in tight. All right, so we've got shrooms up here. Ooh. And a mister. A mister's up there. Boo. Boo earns, everybody. Boo to the
And one of the
earns.
boot works out kind of nicely.
The watermelon. And then I have, let's see, I do want that. Watch, I'm gonna draw this and then it's
Lettuce.
Oh, I can't draw the mushroom. No, I can draw the mushroom
I can see what
above it.
Jessica's doing because of reflection off of her glasses. I'm just copying all of her names. Just so you know. Like, don't be surprised if it looks familiar.
Determining what these mushrooms are. My mushrooms definitely look like someone stepped on them.
Oh, yeah. My artistic
No matter what I
rendering is far from artistic.
My mushrooms look like they're like surprised. They're like because like instead of oval, I just draw a circle.
The mushrooms
and they're
look like doorknobs.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I should just put little eyes, and then they'll be
Quaid
little
Rain is
surprise
here.
mushrooms.
You are what you do.
Quaid Rain is here.
He is what he does.
He is what he does.
He's amazing.
He made these awesome emotes for me. Popping in the chat. There we go. Y'all,
Quaid
this
Rain
is
was
the
that-
first time, and I've only played this 3 times, Jessica. This is the first time that I have maxed out taking both cards this row.
Oh my gosh, I just
Me
looked
too.
at mine and I'm doing the same thing as you.
Yeah.
I haven't done it
Yeah.
yet. Hopefully.
Oh, I've done it too. Oh no.
So I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, same here because I'm like, I think
All
this might
the
be a
ones.
bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all the
it's like, there we go.
That might be the way to go, though. You never know.
I don't know. All right. Is everyone good with these cards?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Aaron, you good?
As good as I'm going to get.
Define good. Oh, I forgot my little token here. Okay. Onion.
Okay, I'm adding eyes to all the things. Okay.
You adding
They need it. It's
They
it's
Need
approved.
eyes.
googly eyes? You're putting googly eyes on stuff,
I
Panda?
wish there was tiny enough googly eyes. I think Pencil First needs to just have the really
Just-
micro googly
The
eyes that we
special,
can
the
just
delicious one.
Yeah, exactly.
right.
Just for delicious. That's your expansion, y'all. Your
There we go.
how to make it like that much better. Okay, it's
So we got pepper
Berry.
with a fig in a hex space. That's the top row. Bottom row, we've got an onion with also a fig in an oval space.
Huh.
Quaid, I am something, something, something. My actions, not my memories.
In a oval.
Ooh, I already have a
Ooh,
pepper up there,
that's
though.
good.
Ah, no. Okay. This is not what I want to do. Do-do-do.
It
This
is never what
not
you want to do.
what I want to do. So I'm going to use my wild here this time. Not this onion. And I'm going to make it a
It has to be
lettuce.
not okay. So that did that. Do I want
lettuce-y.
the top? I could do it. Oh. It's so hard because I want to
Fig.
use a tool to fill in the. I don't want to not use a tool in the bottom, but then hard, so hard. That was a fig and an oval, fig and a hex. Ooh, but I can't. Ah, boo. I'm just gonna do this.
So I choose one
Container.
as is. Okay.
I finished the bottom right container.
Uh-oh.
The little.
Oh, the three
yep.
uniques? Okay.
Oh, so did I. I did it at the same time.
At the
So-
same time, nice. We both get it then. That's
Awesome.
for all the
awesome.
checks, including the honey too. You always check it at the end of the round, and if anybody got that at the
Okay.
same time, they all get that
I
bonus.
did the top right like 10 minutes ago.
The
Right,
suitcase?
suitcase?
Yeah.
The suitcase? All right, everybody cross
I
that
didn't
off.
realize that it was one. I thought we all could get it for. Okay.
No.
No, I
First
know.
come, first serve. Good job, Aaron.
Jessica and her rules.
Ooh, Quaid says you can get googly eyes at the dollar store. There you go.
I know, but are they teeny? Are they teeny enough for this?
Yeah.
These needs like the like what 3 millimeter?
Yeah,
2
the
millimeter,
little
like,
ones.
the little itty bitty.
Or do we need to make like the poster-sized version of the score sheet just for?
Yes.
Just
oh,
for
the
googly eye
8x11?
purposes.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
So, okay,
And then-
so tell Ed the
here's
following
thing.
things,
No,
Jessica.
hold on,
We need
hold on, here's
merch,
yeah,
bag of murder,
yeah.
googly eyes galore. That's what I'm calling it. Googly
Yeah.
eyes galore, where
No,
it's like
but-
various sizes
Like
and
googly
color
eyes.
eyes too.
No, think about it. Okay, think about y'all. If you have it like 8.5 by 11, you get stamps for all of the vegetables and fruit, and you just stamp it, and then you glue on your little googly eyes. Then it's even easier,
done.
y'all. It's even
It's a piece of
easier,
art.
and it's color coded.
Yeah.
And then it's art at the end.
I
And
mean,
you have to name
because
all
this
of
is
the
not
fruits.
easy enough to do.
I know, but I'm just saying, stamps, y'all.
I know.
Do the Thunderworks thing. Put a stamp on it, and then your googly eyes, and then you have a genius game.
That's it right
Quake,
there.
you missed a lot about the bag of murder, but it's a bag of murder of crows.
Yes.
That you should,
So it's just here. I'll show everybody again because some of them that did not get this game for the solo mode. You're competing against this lovely crow, who is yet to be named. But you get this little crow meeple, and you might be familiar with him because he was also in Floriferous. So, so we were like, we just need a bag full of crow meeples, and we're just going to call it a bag of murder because, as everybody knows, a grouping of crows is called a murder of crows. So, there we go.
How that came to be its name,
Yeah.
yeah. I'd love
No
to know.
idea.
And again,
So, it's the origin of that one.
Yeah.
I
Who
don't
knows?
trust the origin of that one.
Right. Yeah. Seems like it would be
Okay.
going down a dark trail. Okay, next set of cards. Quaid said he got to meet Phantom over the weekend. He checked off a box on his Twitch streamer bingo card. Very nice, Quaid. Very nice. Ooh, we got some carrots.
For the first time.
Yes, finally.
Look at all these onions.
It's a lot of
And onions. But we got some tools, everybody. We've got tools. So, first tool we've got is a boot. We've got a boot. Lady T subscribing for 6 more months. Thank you, Lady T.
Lady T.
Welcome in. And next one is a spade. So we've got carrot with the boot and onion with the spade. Thank you for that subscription, Lady T. Appreciate that. Ooh, carrot.
Onion with the spade. I'm always very scared of all the, same as. I guess
I filled up the bathtub.
Ah,
Oh, no.
Jessica, you did that last game we played together too.
Was it the bath? I don't know. The bathtub. It's my jam, apparently.
Yes, it is. That's so funny. That's so
I guess I
funny.
could do that too if I use this.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the carrot up top.
So I will do that too then. I can use
Carrots. So yeah, Aaron and Panda, make sure you cross off the bathtub point, unless you get it also.
I filled it up as
By
well.
cross off, you mean take that point and redeem it at the end of the game?
Oh, you all finished the bathtub?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was like, wow, okay.
Since Jessica
Quite the
said she
opposite.
did, I wanted to do the same thing. So yes, I did fill up the bathtub.
Nice. Okay.
But it might come and bite me in the butt because I used the 2-star and I didn't even switch them or do anything about that.
You really grow broccoli in a briefcase, a suitcase? I'm just asking for a friend.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think this is it's quite unique.
How many more turns do we have?
Count the number of dots you filled in, Panda.
we have 5 more. Okay, we're halfway. Halfway.
Yep. All right, everyone good with these cards? Yep. Yep.
I haven't even used my wild spots or bonus yet. When we have to use like the.
Oh, I haven't put anything in the wild spot yet, so
Okay.
probably should at some point.
Here we go. Next, we got some shrooms and onion. Mushrooms and
Okay.
onion.
So for the bonus spots, you still have to cross off like 1 card and use that card's vegetable in the bonus spot, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
We've got grapes in a hex space for the mushroom. And then the onion, we have the mister as a tool in the bottom space.
So question, if I use the onion in a bonus spot, do I still get to use the mister?
So you'll always draw the vegetable once somewhere,
Okay.
And then whatever the tool or the fruit is, you get to use that too.
Okay.
Let's see what I want to do.
Oh no, but then I don't want the equal. But I can use the mister as a fruit.
Oh, I'll do this. I'll switch it.
But I also kind of
Mushroom
use
down
it there
here.
because
Mushroom.
that was the one I was going to use though.
Someone already finished the drawer. Dang it. All right. It was me. Fine, Panda.
Or I can do mushrooms, which I can't do there. Oh, I can do there. And then do the... Now I want 2. So when I get the 2-star, that means I can draw anything anywhere, right?
Yep,
Like
the 2 vegetables, they could even go in the same container. You can flip them. They could go both on the top, both on the bottom.
I feel like
pretty
it's
much
too
anywhere.
early for this.
I have to use everything from now on.
Oh, wow.
Could be good.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
but I
Lady
want
T.
something.
That's frustrating. Notifications being kind of wonky. But glad you're here, though. Glad you're here.
What I should do? Fine. This is gonna be bad. A happy mushroom, and I finished the rain boots.
Nice, Panda.
Pretty good.
And then the
Okay, so the only one that's still available that I see is the wheelbarrow and the wooden boxes, correct?
Yep, that's what I have too.
Okay.
a wheelbarrow and wooden boxes. Yes. Okay. Grapes is how do I just draw a bunch of
Circles, Panda.
circles?
It's actually, amazingly, it looks like grapes. It's a golden raspberry.
Oh!
Which is maybe a little more sense.
I keep calling them grapes. Dang
I
it!
know.
Hey, who did that?
Many people do. It's whatever you want it to be. It's intended to be a golden raspberry.
Thank you for that clarification. Here we all are. We're just like, we're gonna draw some yellow grapes.
Are already purple? Is that why? Like, I don't. They could have been yellow grapes, or it could have
Yeah.
They could have been looking at it, yeah.
That's too funny. We were all
Somebody trying to
fooled.
stump the world. They'll never know what it is.
All
Exactly.
fooled.
It's a secret. Oh, they're calling it grapes.
Yeah.
Little do they know they're golden raspberries.
Yeah. Dr. Finn's laughing in his chair. These
Stroking
silly
a cat.
people. Silly people.
One fruit to bind them all.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go,
I
friends.
might have done wrong.
Oh,
Woo! Peppers and carrots. Those are some new veg. We got some tools also. So the top is carrots with a watering can. The bottom is peppers with a boot.
Okay.
Okay.
With the watering.
Oh, I like that little paw waving, Lady T. That's such a cute emote. Oh, very cute. Ah, jeepers.
Then we have a carrot.
Can I use a wild spot to fill in a bonus spot?
No.
Nope. That's one of the only ones that you can't do.
Crap. I might have messed up. Oh well. Peppers. No, I'm just gonna do this.
So, Jessica, if you wanted to fill in the bonus spot, it would be instead of drawing into a container?
Yep. So basically,
Okay.
If that's an easier way to understand it, you're choosing where to plant to start with. That's your plant choice of like, which ones am I taking? And then when you choose to do a vegetable, it's normally going to get drawn in the garden. But if you don't draw it there, you draw it in a wild spot or a bonus spot.
Okay.
And then the wild spot would be the only way you would draw twice because you're changing it basically.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do-
There's still onions in the deck.
Both.
Let's go here. Like I'm so focused on my artistic skills. At the end, you'll see I spend like a minute drawing, and then it's like, you could have left that out.
Yeah.
But you can't because that is that's part of the game.
It is. It's part of the charm of it. I always enjoy laughing at the end. I mean, I'm slowly getting better. I've moved on to trying some of the art versus just letters. But
trying the art right now.
keyword
It
try.
looks terrible, but I'm trying. I have the back of the instructions right in front of me, trying to.
That's what mine is right next to me too. I'm like, how do I draw this? Gonna follow that.
Yep. We'll get there, Jessica. We'll get there one
We
day.
definitely will. We'll be vegetable masters one day of art.
Bummer.
And once the Lima Bean expansion comes out, we'll be all set,
Exactly.
Pepper.
Are you gonna have bamboo? You gotta have a bamboo.
We gotta have something. I tried to find something that was like vaguely thematic. I also collect random little figures, and there's like a whole like Halloween costume line. And the best I could do is this little guy. It's a tiny beaver dressed up as an eggplant because why not? All the things. There is, and then I don't know what this one is supposed to be. A mouse dressed up as tomatoes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because the yellow and the red tomato. Oh, that's cute.
For the ears.
Like
My mom
it.
does those home goods mice that have for every season. And I'm like, okay, they're a little creepy, but that's okay.
You do you, Ma. You do you.
You do you, Mom.
That's fine. All right, next one's friends. We're getting close. We're getting down to it.
I need an onion, Jess. I need another.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I
How about a carrot?
No.
And some broccoli.
Oh, boo.
Carrot and a broccoli. All right, so carrot up top, and it is going to be a fig on a star space with that one.
Okay.
Then broccoli on the lower part with some golden raspberries on a hexagon space. Oh, goodness me.
Space. That's perfect.
Okay, so I'm going to do this.
So then... Oh, okay. If I did the one swap, I have to swap it? Or can I not swap it?
You have to swap it.
I have to swap it. Then I have to take the 2. Then, okay. Oh, no. Oh, well. Oh, no, I can't do the broccoli there. Okay. It has to be here. Oh, no. Well, I could do... Oh, I could do a broccoli as a wild. Okay. And then... Is that the golden raspberries?
Yes.
With the broccoli?
Not the grapes.
Not the grapes? Are you sure
Not
they're not grapes? Because they kind of look...
But it makes sense. It makes sense now because if you look at the little sketch...
Yeah.
You look at the little sketch, it's got the little hole at the top. Because when you pull from a raspberry plant...
That's true, that's true.
Please don't encourage them, please.
Just let me have my yellow grapes, Jess. Just let me have them, please.
Don't justify anything.
Hello, Beluga Bliss. Welcome in. I wonder if that's Joe. If it is, hello.
I did the lettuce. Oh my gosh, it's too early. Maybe I should have done a pepper. Oh.
Finish the wheelbarrow.
Oh, Jessica!
Boo, boo,
Dang
Jessica.
it. Dang it.
Told you, shark status over here.
I told y'all I'm not the shark in this group.
There was a clear warning at the start.
There was a clear warning.
Very clear warning.
It wasn't there.
That was
Awesome,
not...
Joe. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We are playing Delicious from Pencil First. Got the wonderful Jessica from Pencil First Games, and Aaron from GameEnthuse.com, and Amanda Panda, board game Twitch streamer and fellow friend of the chat and the channel. And all of these people on stream are actually friends of my channel and of me. So you are in for a delightful, delicious time, if you will.
Delicious.
So, yeah.
The wild spots, you use those right away, right?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. All right, and we only have 2 more.
Put in your veggie puns into the chat, y'all. Put in those veggie.
Put in your veg puns. So, has anyone completed 3 containers in the top or 3 containers in the bottom? No.
2 in each.
No.
Okay.
Well, no. Why?
Okay. Because that's how you get the jar of honey.
Oh, okay.
3
Well,
in top
then-
and 3 in the bottom.
Then give me a pepper on the top, and then I'll complete it.
Okay. Hi, Tan. Welcome
Or on the
in.
bottom. Actually, I need the pepper on the bottom.
Well,
I can't not.
you can't have both unless I draw 2 peppers. So,
No, I
Wait,
need
wait.
it on the bottom. But I also need an onion.
lettuce.
Onion or pepper?
Pepper in the bottom.
Yes!
There you go, Panda.
I don't know.
And so lettuce in
And
the
I just
top.
finished the wheelbarrow after Miss Shark over there doing the wheelbarrow before.
Lettuce in the top, everybody. And we've got a blueberry in an oval space. That's in the top. Bottom, we've got peppers with a spade.
A spade.
Okay. Okay. Sir Bears with peas, no more puns.
Oh my gosh, I need an onion.
Oh, nice one. Okay. Oh, I don't have lettuce. Oh, I don't have lettuce. Ooh,
Lettuce at the top.
I will do that.
and
That is awesome.
blueberry.
I will do that.
So
Lettuce.
yeah.
And that's a blueberry in an oval space. Blueberry. And then pepper in the bottom.
The fruits don't give you that many points. We've all been there. Yes. There you go. That's right. That's right. Sir Bearsworth, I knew I could count on you.
Oh no!
I
filled
finished
in.
the top 3 containers.
Dang it, Panda. Dang
You
it,
get
Panda.
that honey.
You get the
So I
jar
got
of
some
honey.
I get the honey.
All right, so I can't do that tool in the bottom, but that's okay. That's okay. It's fine, everyone.
I
It's
finished all the
fine.
fruit. No, I'm kidding.
No,
Wow!
you didn't. No way.
You're right.
I will remain calm.
Oh yes, thank you. I've been like busting my brain for more
Just
than
wait,
let
yeah,
us
just
play,
wait for
but-
Sir Bearsworth to come in.
I know, yeah.
All right, final card of the game. Everybody ready?
Onion, I need an onion. I need an onion so bad.
Panda, I think we've used all the onions.
No, I
think
want
we have.
Onion.
So we've got a mushroom
Mushroom.
and pepper.
No.
Okay, here we go.
Mushroom and pepper.
Mushroom in the top with a golden raspberry on a star space. Then peppers on the bottom with a strawberry on a star space.
Oh,
Actually, do I have more
that works
peppers?
out
than
nicely.
Ugh,
pepper?
neither of these is
Mushroom,
helpful.
mushroom. Dang nabbit. Okay, fine.
That
I'm just
work?
gonna do a mushroom.
Look at
I
that,
can't
both on
do
top.
those.
How
Dang.
fortuitous.
How fortuitous. Oh, I could do that. That's fine. So I will swappy swap. Swappy swap.
That is
goodness me.
the-
Mushrooms.
And that is the golden
Mushrooms.
raspberry. In
Golden
a star
raspberry.
space. Should I just get a point?
Drawing.
Might as well just get a point.
I think I'll put the mushroom as my wild. And
Oh,
I can
I do have 2 golden raspberries. I can get 2 points.
pepper here and get something for it.
I might as well get 2 points instead of 1.
I'm having a hard time drawing this strawberry for some reason.
Let's
It
see.
is a. Yeah, no, I think.
Is this
do-
guide helping you at all, Aaron?
Yeah, just do like a. Do
Oh, I have it. Yeah, I
you,
have it. Right. Yeah, it
and a
is.
stop, and a.
yeah.
Good.
It'd be
I have
significantly
3,
worse
1,
without it,
4 different ones, so that's.
which isn't saying much.
Here we go. Panda's doing last minute scoring.
I'm already scoring. So. Oh wait. Oh damn it! Why? I want to use the wild to go into the bonus spot, but I cannot.
No, you can't. That's why I realized I used all of my fruits as is, so I didn't use that bonus spot. So
I know.
Lucked out on some points. That's okay. Because that's tricky too. To like, instead of drawing it into a container, you sacrifice that into the bonus spot. But I can see the benefit of it.
And the timing's always tricky too. Like I've played where I just took a risk and I was like, let's put the bonus here at the start. And sometimes it's worth like a good 5-6 points. Other times it's worth 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then if you wait too long, then you're kind of forced into, when you make those plant choices, you're like, I can't use the vegetable though. So
yeah,
that's what I did. It's not good. Okay.
All right, we ready for final scoring, everybody?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. And it's nice, friends, that you can flip over this little smaller sheet, and you've got your score sheet here. So you're going to add up the number of points in your 3 top containers. How that is going to work is you look at the highest completed row in each of your containers, circle that number, plus any bonuses that you have for completed the entire container. So in this one, I only have 7. I did not do anything in the rain boots. I was like, rain boots for planting? That's silly.
I didn't do anything in the beehive.
Yeah, so there we go. And these nice little circles down here next to each of the containers shows you where to put your final score for each of those. So all told, I've got 11 up top here. Then for the same thing, you're going to do for the bottom 3 containers. So I've got this one. I filled the bathtub, but not fast enough. Mushrooms. Yeah, I did not. I was like, nope.
Hi, Gameritis guy.
Is it 2 per instance or 2 per area where it is?
Area. Per area. So I just highlighted which areas I filled in there, or circled which area I had it in there.
That's a good idea.
Then you got your...
Sometimes I don't stop though. In the end, you may be full of vinaigrette. Regrets.
Hey, Gameritis, welcome in.
Hi, Gameritis.
Gameritis loves delicious. All right, so for here, we're going to score for our rows and our columns that have at least 3 in them. So for the rows here, I only have 2 strawberries next to each other. So it would be 2 uniques, but I don't get it unless I have 3 of a kind. So that gives me nothing. Boo. 2 figs here, same thing. Dang it. But I have 3 watermelons, 3 uniques in a row, so I get 3 points.
3 same, not uniques.
Sorry. Thank you, I misspoke. Sorry.
I got 5 figs. I was very happy to do that.
Yeah.
Exciting times.
And then the columns, down in the columns, I have 4 unique, so that's 2.
2 points.
5. I actually ended up with 5 uniques in the tall column. Yay!
That's 3 points. Nice.
That's the hardest one to get.
And then this one, nothing.
Yeah, because they're not touching each other.
They're not touching. So all told, I got 8 total in the fruit containers.
Very
nice. Gameritis says, my daughter loves the backside where you can draw your own containers. Excellent design choice there. So here, that's what he's referring to. So here's all the different containers for the veg, but you could just draw whatever you want. And the same thing for the fruits. I thought that's very, very clever.
Draw a wheelbarrow and boots and
and a bathtub. Yeah. All right, so
you
bonus
do a board game
spots.
box. I mean,
a thimble. I mean, whatever.
All right,
know,
so
right?
my
Thimbles
bonus
hold so
veg,
much.
I have a carrot, so I only have only one container. Ah, dang it. I did not plan that well, so I only got 2 points there. And I did not do anything for my fruits. And I did not get the jar of honey, because Panda sharked it.
says, spoiler, she drew me with my mouth open at the container and filled it with only onions.
Okay,
That
I need to
is
see this.
genius.
I need to see this.
Yeah.
That is genius. Please post it. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Please post it and we'll
Hopefully
send
you,
it to
like,
Jessica.
And tag
you made a
me.
copy
Tag
of it
Yes,
us.
before you
definitely would
filled
love
it
to
in?
see that.
That's
And keep using it.
hilarious.
Yeah, that would be amazing. All right, so then we're going to add all our things. 10, 20, 30, 36 is my total.
Okay. Aaron, what did you get?
43.
Jessica Shark, what did you get?
56.
56.
Shark.
I got 51. The shark still reigns. The pencil
shark.
first shark.
The pencil
Still
first
reigns.
shark still reigns.
Official.
Yeah.
My goodness. And that's
Good game.
delicious, everybody. Panda, what did you think of your first time playing through this game?
I liked it, but I was just like also like pushing my luck a little bit, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh crap. And then second thinking, I was like, yeah, but it's good. It's good. Definitely like one of those like it's chill, but also not chill at the same
Yes.
time, which is exactly what pencil first games are. They're chill and beautiful, but also not chill at the exact same time. Which I love. I love the whole line. So yeah.
I'll give myself negative points for my my drawing effort here. My mushrooms.
Mushrooms
They're
got
gone.
happy and then unhappy, and it's just like they were just like no.
Yeah.
You see, wait, hold on. I gotta show you. This mushroom is very unhappy with me because I put it in last. I'm
Aww.
crying. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah.
It's too much light. That's all right.
You're glary. Yeah.
That's all right,
Yeah.
Aaron. We know you drew all of your googly eyes on all of your vegetables.
I really want to blow this up and put like, and then I think that'd be so cool.
Not the mushrooms, Lady T says. Just like olives are
know.
evil, she said. And see,
They
the
are.
fruits have paid off. See, Lady T's getting some
Yeah.
puns.
Yes.
Getting some puns in
Yeah,
there,
that's
Lady
important.
T.
Yes.
Awesome. So, friends, I'm going to say goodbye to my lovely guests, but everyone in the chat can stick around because we are going to start our new tournament. I'm going back to an oldie but goodie. I'm doing Crisscross from Dr. Knixia
Yes.
and my new tournament game. So if you want to play along with me, I will pop into the chat the player sheet so you can play along in just a couple minutes. But before I do that with my lovely guests, what do you have coming up down the pipeline? Jessica, this game is already available for purchase. Is that correct?
Yep, it just came to retail yesterday, so it is out there in the wild,
Yay.
growing in your local game store. I don't know. The puns are not coming here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's out now. There's Mall Peak and the 100 Tori expansion and Hanafuda deck coming out next year. There is, if anybody's familiar with one of our earlier games, The Siblings Trouble, which was like a cross between like an RPG and a little bit of board game, but like it's kind of like an old style like 80s adventure. You play as like kids going out there and just like exploring, and it's really cool.
You find
and just
monsters,
fun.
you find things.
Yes.
I backed it. I like it. Yeah.
We are working on the expanded deluxe edition of that. So there's more to come for that. So that'll be coming next year. You should hear some more about that. So there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So I also posted the Pencil First website on there so folks can get signups for things. If they want to purchase Delicious, they can do that. If, because some folks unfortunately don't have a local game store. So it's nice for them to be able to purchase this, and you get all the lovely goodies that we showed you all today in the game.
Any expansions for any of their games, like the small box, especially like for Herbaceous or Flippers or anything like that, you can only get from Pencil First. So go check out their website. Jessica, I have to ask, do you have this checklist like in a PDF on your website?
We don't actually, but that is actually a good idea because it's in every new box, but I know some people are probably like, what's come out since I bought the last Pencil First game? So I will mark it as a little
more things
A
to
nice
do
little
on your
catalog.
to-do list. Yeah, no, because I like it. Because like my like I do a lot of stamps and stuff, and they do that for their lions, and I'm like, oh, if I because I'm collecting, I'm like, oh, I gotta check these off, and I'm like, it'd be nice to have like a little PDF where I could do that too. So
Nice. I will.
Yeah.
It'll get it on the list, and then you'll be like the first to know. I'll be like, it's there, just for you.
so you all can add to your collection of
Yeah.
Pencil First games.
Yeah, and that's very handy too. So that's awesome. All right, so there we go. All the links for Pencil First there on the website, and you can get yourself a copy of all these wonderful games. Aaron, what do you have coming down the pipeline, sir? Do you have any upcoming reviews or previews that folks can check out?
Well, I did a review of Delicious, but I'm pretty sure you know where know how I feel about it. But I will have the Dice Hunters of Therion coming up pretty soon,
Ooh.
and some other. Oh, and Hungry Monkey. I'll have that one up pretty soon as well.
Ooh.
Nice.
And just a shout out of local game designer friend Joseph Frederick from Ludimus Games just put his Kickstarter up yesterday for We're Sinking, which is I'm going to say it, but it's not semi-cooperative, but it's more like the prisoner's dilemma type game where you're either getting treasure, fighting the monster, and you're trying to balance all that out to see if there's only one winner to see if you can win. It's up on Kickstarter right now. Very fun game.
Okay.
Yes, I did a preview for it, but check it out. We're Sinking.
Awesome.
Nice.
I just talked you up. Another publisher was like, I need a Kickstarter preview YouTube edited video in this range, and I'm like, go talk to Aaron because
thank you.
He does a lot of awesome ones.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. And Quaid says he was looking at that game, Aaron. So there you go.
Look again.
There you go.
Look again. All right, and Panda, what's coming up for you, my dear?
So y'all know I'm flying over to Portland and Seattle, so that means I'm gonna be doing live streams with Phantom and Jess. So on Friday, I'm gonna be on Jess's stream in the morning at 10 a.m. And then we're gonna go right into my stream at noon, and John's gonna join us for Friday Fun Day. And then on Sunday, instead of my Sunday stream, I'm doing Tabletop After Dark, and it's gonna be a quick 1 hour stream with Phantom Meeple. So stay tuned for that, and then we're gonna have a lot more just streaming on each other's streams. Jess and Phantom very kindly allowed me to stream on their setup, so it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
How it works.
Yeah. So you'll see Panda here in the chair with all the background. But don't be fooled. It is still gonna be Panda's channel. So the magic that is Twitch, we can make it happen. All right, friends. Well, I'm going to say thank you to everyone that I see on the stream here. Thank you to Aaron and Jessica and Panda, of course. But everyone in the chat, stick around because I am going to be doing my tournament stream in just a couple minutes. So I'm going to pop in a BRB and I'll be back momentarily. But hold the phone, everyone. We'll be back. Alrighty, friends, we're going to get ready here for some crisscross. This game I have played quite a few times. A few months ago, actually. This is one of my original tournament games. And it is pretty simple to play. So if you get your player sheets, we're going here. I'm going to pop it one more time in the chat. So for those that aren't familiar with my tournament games, what usually happens is I play a game with you all on Wednesdays. Every time I stream on Wednesdays, you all can interact with me and play along. I keep track of the top 3 scores, and whoever has the highest score at the end of the month will get a bag of swag from me and the CCG crew. Most of the time, I have had repeat winners, so they graciously hand off their winnings to another folk in the chat. So it is pretty likely that you will win a bag of swag sometime if you play along with me on these tournaments. So I'm getting my colors here. This game is super quick, super easy to play along, and I just thought, why not bring it back to the table just because it's fun to do. So here we go, friends. This is Crisscross from Dr. Knizia, Reiner Knizia, proliferous in a lot of different board games. You've probably heard his name if you think about tabletop board gaming in some way, shape, or form. So here we go. We've got our grid of 5x5 squares, friends, that we are trying to match symbols. The symbols are conducted of 2 6-sided die that have the same symbols on them. So we've got an X, we've got 3 lines, we've got a triangle, we've got a single slash, we've got a circle, and finally we have the hashtag or pound sign if you're like me who grew up in the 90s. What's going to happen is everyone is going to start with one of these symbols in the upper left-hand corner as like their starting symbol. So if you're going to be playing along with me in the chat, you will write a triangle in this upper left-hand circle, or square, sorry. And then for me, I'm going to write a single X. Now, throughout the game, I'm going to be rolling these 2 dice, and whatever 2 symbols are on the dice, you must draw them somewhere in your 5x5 grid with the following restrictions. You must draw them so that they are orthogonally adjacent to each other, meaning they must touch like this, or next to each other like this, or one on top like this and one down below, or one on top and one down below, okay? So in the squares that you draw them, let's say this was our drawing, I would draw an X like this and a triangle here. So that is a valid placement. I could not draw, where's my little eraser here? I could not break the symbols up, so I could not draw the X here and then a triangle way over here. The 2 symbols must touch in some way, shape, or form in your grid. Now, I'm going to roll the dice so that we will eventually fill in this 5x5 square of spaces. You will also see that there is a row and a column that has an outer outline. That is for point scoring. How point scoring is going to work is you are going to go through each row of 5 squares and each column of 5 squares and count the number of consecutive symbols of the same type in a row and in a column. So if I have 2 X's in a row like this, I will score 2 points. If I have 3 X's or 3 of the same symbol in a row, I will score 3 points. 4 in a row will score me 8 points. And finally, 5 in a row of the same symbol will score me 10 points. Now, I can score for multiple pairings or orientations of symbols in a same row. So what do I mean by that? If I had my X here, and then I had 3 circles here, I would score for this row 2 points for this pairing, plus an additional 3 points because these are 3 consecutive circles. So all told, this row would give me 5 points. Okay, I will do the same thing with my columns. So if I had here, let's say I had 3 X's and 2 circles, I would get 3 points for these X's, 2 points for the circles. So down here in this column, I would get 5 points, okay? We will go through and count up our rows and our columns. However, if you have different symbols, if none of your symbols match in a row or in a column, you will get minus 5 points. So as an example, if I had this would give me minus 5 because they are all different symbols, okay? So you want to try to avoid that if you can. Last thing I will note is this shaded area here on the diagonal. It will score you, you will score that both times. So if I had, let's say I had something like this, circle, 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 circle. So for this diagonal, I have three circles here. I have, oh, sorry, this makes sense like this. If I have 3 circles here and 2 X's here, I would score 2 points for the X's plus 3 for the circles. So that would give me 5. And I would score that again down here. All right. Then you tally up the column and this bottom row, and your final score will go here. Okay. So for those of you that are starting and playing along with me at home, everyone in the chat will get the triangle. So you're going to draw the triangle here in the upper left-hand corner. And for me, I will start with the X. Alrighty. And this game goes really quick. So here we go. First pairing we have is an X and a hashtag. So you can draw them wherever you want to on your grid, but the 2 symbols must be touching orthogonally in some way, shape, or form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Because now I know that with this column, I already have a pair of X's, so I will automatically get 2 points at least here. Another thing I will mention is if you at least have one set of symbols that you can score, the rest of the column or the rest of the row can be anything you want. So let's say I have something like this for the rest of my column. That's totally fine. I will just score for these 2 X's up here. Hey Tech, welcome in. Get ready to play some crisscross here. So there we are if you want to play along. Okie doke, so that's our first roll. Next, we've got a triangle and a single slash. So that's not very helpful for me. So I'm gonna try to see if I can mitigate some stuff here and do like this. Do some pre-planning ahead. If you've ever played King Domino, it is similar. I like to tell people, think of the 2 dice as like a single domino that you would play in King Domino, where there's 2 different terrains or 2 of the same terrain. So the orientation that you flip them and rotate them must be so that they're touching in some way, shape, or form next to each other. Okay? There we go. Okie doke. Next roll of the dice. We've got a single slash and 3 lines. So I like that. I think I'm going to do this here. And 3 lines. Okay. Oh, did I? Nope, I don't want that there. I'm going to do this down here. Yeah, like that. No, if you have all uniques in a row or in a column, Quaid, it actually gives you -5. So you want to avoid having uniques. You want to kind of match the symbols together as much as possible. All right. Next, roll the dice. We've got triangle and 3 lines. Ooh, that's a perfect spot. Because see, I could do this. And 3 lines. I have taught this game to many family member, and after they realized that they needed to touch symbols, they needed to have, symbols line up with one another, they caught on pretty fast. Pretty fast. Dutch Yoda! Hello! Greetings from Germany. Oh, yes! You were over at getting ready for Spiel. I'm glad you made it safely, Dutch. Thanks for stopping in. We're just playing a little crisscross for our tournament game here. Have a great time. Say hi to all the friends. Eat a lot of good food. Have a pretzel for me. I know pretzels are really good. All right, so we got a single slash and an X. Oh, good gravy. Good gravy. So I'm going to do an X here and a single slash there. So now in this column, I have 3 of a kind, so I will get at least 3 points there. If anyone is watching on the VOD, you can play along here. Already had dinner with the losers, Paula and Matthew. Nice. Where did you go? What did you eat? So if anyone wants to play along on the VOD later, there's a player sheet for you to play along. Pretzels are too salty for me. That's fair, Dutch. That's fair. Do they have to be connected to score or just in the column? You will score, Quaid, for the columns as well as the rows. Okay? So technically, you will score the symbols twice. Hey, Timey. Welcome in. Schnitzel with veggies. Nice. I'm glad you're getting some veg in too, Dutch. Ooh, double X's, everybody. That's nice. There we go. Like if your bottom left corner was an X, but above was a triangle, is that 4 for the column? So yes. So if you had here, if these were X's here, and then you had the triangle up here, yes, you would score. Actually, you would score 8 points because 4 of a kind, Quaid, gives you 8. Yeah. I'm trying to eat healthy, but German meat makes it hard. Yeah, I get it. I'm glad you're getting some veg in, though. Good for you, Dutch. Good for you. You get some, like some soup, I'm sure, too, has some good veg in it. If you get some soup. Or it might be too warm for soup. I don't know what the temp is like over in Germany, but it might be too warm for soup. All right. So yes, Quaid, if all the rest of these are X's down here and you have your triangle, you will score 8 for these 4. 4 of a kind. There. All right, here we go. An X and an O. Ooh, all right. So I think I'm going to do this here. X and an O. Nice late summer temperature. So Jenny's got X single slash X pound sign and an X. Would it score the X's? No, because, Jenny, the X's actually have to be touching each other. So if I'm looking at what you're saying correctly, if you had X single slash, X pound sign, and X, these here would not score you anything because they have to be next to each other in order to score. Yep, you're welcome. Here's too cold the time of year. September was one of the coldest Septembers in history. October continues that sadly. Oh. Never too warm for soup. That's right. That's right. Okay, so everybody got the X and the O. Next one here. The 3 lines and a pound sign. So I'm going to do... pound sign here and 3 lines. So right now for me, this middle row is kind of problematic because I don't have any matching symbols in this row. However, in the columns I do. The column is fine. And then this column is okay because I have the 2 pound signs. And then these are okay. Yeah, I just create a single square space. Yeah, and sometimes that happens. So like I said, you got to think about it. If you play King Domino, you got to think about matching things so that you don't get those gaps. But it's your first time playing Quaid. Totally fine. Like I said, this is our new tournament game. We're going to be playing this every Wednesday. So no pressure, no stress. It is totally fine to get some negatives in this first go round. All right, X and a pound sign. Oh, okay. I gotta do this X and a pound sign. Oh, I did that too. Shoot, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to make myself get a single one. Magic Gnome. That's not tic-tac-toe. No, it's not. Welcome in, my friend. I have one less empty box than you do, so I'm not sure how you have an odd number of empty boxes left. Because you should have an even number. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Oh no, how do I have that? Oh, you know what? I think that was a single slash. That's why. I think I had the single slash here. That's why. And then this was the pound sign and the 3 lines. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Say hi before I get some work done. Well, thank you for saying hi. Thank you so much. I think when I was doing that example for you, Jenna, I accidentally erased some of mine. So I might have misdone that. But yes, you should all have six squares left. So there we go. Okay, next one. Triangle and an X. Okay. So here I'll show y'all. All right. 3 lines and a triangle. Yeah, I think I mixed up this one. This game is tricksy. Yeah, it is. So I might have messed up and erased more symbols than I meant to when I was doing that explanation. Apologies for that, everyone. But in theory, you should be able to fill in all of the grid after these 2 rolls here. All right, we've got a triangle and an X. So I should have 1 more roll. Some folks might be already done, but like I said, I accidentally erased a few more symbols than I meant to in that example. But there should be an even number of rolls or an even number of spaces that get filled in. Okay, so we've got an X and a triangle. And finally, a triangle and 3 lines. Okay. All right, so in theory, there should be all 25 spaces filled in because it's a 5x5 grid. And we each start off with the starting symbol in the corner. So rolling the dice, mark in the 24 other shapes. All right, so here's how scoring is going to work. So I go across for the columns, or across for the rows, down for the columns, and then I do this diagonal line here, okay? So first, I've got a pair of X's, that's 2 points, and a pair of triangles, that's another 2 points, so this row will give me 4. Okay? This row has all different, even though the X's are here on the same row, they're not touching, so unfortunately, I get -5 for that one. Okay, same thing here, woof, -5. I have a pair of X's and a pair of single slashes, so that's 4. And then I have a pair of triangles here for 2. Okay, then going down in the columns, I have 5 here for 10. I have no matching here, so that's -5. Woof. I have 2 pairs, so I have a pair of triangles and a pair of 3 lines, so that is 4. I have a pair of the 3 lines, which is 2. And then nothing here, which is minus, so oof. So, got -10, -20. So this, where we go? So we've got -10. So 4, 8, 10. So I've got -10 here. That's 0. -10 here. So my grand total is 6, friends. Not great. I have done much better, but like I said, it's been a while since I've played this. So Quaid has 13. Very nicely done. Jenny, let me know how you did. So Quaid's got 13. Jenny. Oh, the diagonal. Oh, that's right. We forgot. That's right. We forgot the diagonal. Oh, yeah. So that's 0 here. I've got +6 here. And then across to my diagonal. Thank you, Jenny. I forgot that. So I've got 1 pair, 2 pair. That's 4. And 4 this way. So I've got 4... 4, 8, 14. There we go. That's better. That's a better score for me. Thank you, Jenny, for reminding me of that. Tangy got 20. Oh, Tangy got 13. Jenny got 20. Quaid got 13. I have 14. So currently, first place, we've got Jenny. You scored the same direction twice. Yes, you do, Quaid. I've got 14. The same score either way, yes, but you score it twice. You score it twice. So let me know, Quaid, if you scored differently. Because, yes, you count one direction and you also count the opposite. So, Quaid, let me know. +8. All right, no worries. Tangi's got 13. So there we go. So yeah, you would score these 2 pairs for 4, and then these 2 pairs coming back down that way. So yep, so 10, so that's 14 minus 5 is 9, plus 4 is 13, plus 2 is 15, so that's 10. 4 and 4 is 8, minus 10 is -2, plus 2 is 0, plus 4 is 14. Yep, so there we go. So this, friends, is called Crisscross. Game by Dr. Knizia. It is a small box game. So here we go. Hand for reference. Small box game. Unless you think I have giant hands, which I really don't. Small box game. And all you need really, you can have multiple people play this because all you need really is these 6-sided dice. Or, I mean, you can assign different symbols to a regular 6-sided die and tell you there. I need a banana for reference or a pear. I don't have a reference pair either, Slivers. I'm sorry. But there we go, friends. That is going to be our tournament game right now. So, yep. So we've got that going for us. Or a standard reference pair. Exactly right. Okay, friends. I'm sending you over on a raid train. Who do we got? It looks like we've got Loozapaloozas on. We've got Mr. Peebles is on. Loozapalooza's got Paula and Matthew on. Let's send you over there. Because why not? We love Dave and Ilka and Matthew and Paula. So there we go. Sending you over there. Join me, friends, on Friday for Friday Fun Day. Me for Panda Spiel 2022. It's going to be crazy, chaotic fun. But, you know, we always have a good time with Amanda Panda like she did today. So once again, I want to thank Jessica and Aaron and Amanda Panda for joining me for some delicious. Make sure you're following all of them on social media. And until next time, friends, stay safe, enjoy your board games, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, friends.